Hi there, this is Becca with Amazing Paper Grace, and today I have a tutorial for you. We're going to make a flower. Now this is a technique that I have used before to make leaves, but it makes a very pretty flower. It's a 5-petal flower and it's very easy. So let me show you the materials that I used. I had a pair of scissors. I have wire-edged ribbon. And the wider, the better. I have pretty heavy-duty thread and a needle. I have a couple of pins, and then I have my trusty tweezers nearby. So to get started, you're going to lay out your ribbon, or cut a length of ribbon. You lay the ribbon out, and then just put your finger at an anchor point and fold the ribbon down, and you want to get a pretty sharp fold there, like so, and then anchor it from the other side and bring it down. And depending on how silky the ribbon is, you probably want to pin it. So I have 2 pins here. And I'm going to go ahead and put the pins in, one on each side. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim it from the bottom. So I'll trim that straight across, like so. And so this is what you're going to end up with. So now I will take my thread, and you need to sew this. So to sew it, what you'll do is you'll come up through the corner that's closest to you, and then you'll take a number of basting stitches all the way across. I don't think that I do more than 10. It's usually about 8, but I try to go down at this far edge. So I come up through the first corner and down through the farther corner. And then don't pull it totally tight. Just go on the back, and you need to find the wire that's in the back and get it exposed. This is where your tweezers will come in handy, but you can do it with your hand. And grab hold of that wire and pull it out like this. And then go ahead and pull your thread until the petal gathers. And the reason that we pulled out that wire is because the ribbon will gather better without it. And so then the last thing that I do is I come back up, I come around, I come back up through the center and just do a little tie-off stitch and pull that tight. And you might do 2. Okay, and so I'm going to clip that. And so this is what I've come up with. Okay, so you're going to do 5 of those. And I have several of them already done. Okay, so you're going to knot your thread again, and we're going to put all of the petals onto the thread. So what I do is I take one petal, and then I have another petal, and I overlap them only on one side, and then I come up through the petal with my needle. Then I'll grab the next petal and I will overlap it, and so I'll go down and come up again through the overlapped part of those petals. Go down. Get my next petal, overlap it. And I'll come up through the overlap petals. Okay. And then I'll go down. And we're up to 4 petals now. I'll put that last petal on, and I'm putting these petals where the wire is facing up. Okay, so now I'm going to come up through the overlap petals, and then I'll go back down. And then I need to overlap my last. So I will come up through the overlapped petal. And then I'll do a little bit of arranging. I could actually use another petal there. So I actually have another one. Yep, actually that looks fine as it is. I just need to pull it tight. I'm going to go back down again. Nothing scientific to this, it's just getting it all hooked up. And do some arranging. So because we have all this raw stuff in the center, that's why you really need something to go in the center. I'm going to take a tie-off stitch now. Okay, so I have a covered button that I covered with part of the ribbon, and I'm going to fill that with glue so that I can get it on the center. And then just trim off any little hairs that you have. And it's ready for my card. Okay, so I've already trimmed this up a little bit. And then I take and just kind of curl up the leaves to make it look interesting. So now I'm just going to take some adhesive and I'll put it on the back of my card. Okay, so now I've added adhesive to the back of the flower, and I added a little bow behind it, and I was able to put it on the card. This is a small version of the one that I did the other day, and in the large version it really is spectacular, but this is the size I had available on this card. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you'll try the technique, and I hope you'll come back to see me soon. Thank you.